Hello, everybody. Hello. So, first of all, I want to quickly address something I saw in chat. Someone said Calamity no sniping today. Calamity was not sniping on the last stream. There was no sniping. I mean, unless you count trying to get me on ladder intentionally, I think that was happening. But no, there was no stream sniping. There was no checking what plays I'm going to use. So let's not. I don't want that to be the impression. But anyway, today we're building Cornerstone. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. You think Pink Across Cartana was the last stream, and now we're doing Wellspring, which is known to be OU viable. Are you creative anymore? Do you even care about low tiers? Do you care about innovation? What's next? Are we going to build around Landorus or Gliscor? Well, let me talk about that. No, we're actually going to use an interesting set today. We're using Grassy Glide. I think somebody said this in chat. We are using Grassy Glide. So I don't know if you guys saw my recent video about Wellspring for the background footage. For the background footage, I used a Grassy Glide SD water pond on grassy terrain. But I actually think, given how much grassy terrain struggles with birds, a better man for the job here, or a better woman for the job, Ogerpon is female always, a better woman for the job is actually Ogerpon-Cornerstone. So, we're going to today be using an SD Adamant Ogerpon-Cornerstone on grassy terrain. So we will be running this with a Rillaboom. It will be terrain extender. I will not entertain any non-terrain extender ideas. If you are going to run Grassy Glide on an Ogerpon, you absolutely need a terrain extender Rillaboom. Yeah. So let's let that be known. Also, yeah, we do like the stream. It helps get more viewers in here, have us have a more fun time. Yeah. So, and of course we're running Adamant. Come on, I'm greedy. You guys know I'm greedy. Let's not. I mean, let's not. You know what's up. Now, as for what set to run on this. This is kind of the tricky part. The last move is always a little weird because we have I mean, here's the situation. Let's get this set down. Whoops. Let's not, it's not that. Let's just put this back in. I forget what its actual ability is called. Oh, it's sturdy. Okay, anyway. So, Grassy Glide, and we're Adamant, right? So against a Tusk. Oh, that's an Abomasnow. Against a Tusk with Adamant Glide, we are killing, right? Even max HP sets are dying. So I don't think, given this calc, I don't think we can justify running a grass move. So our last move is going to be like low kick, knock, stomping tantrum, something like that. The good news is Ogerpon matches up really well into a lot of the priority present in the tier, and Rock Stab is obviously just really fantastic. They've really got to update. Palafin was not here that long ago. Actually, no, I'm tripping. Palafin was here quite a short time ago. Anyway, though, for the last slot, we're definitely not running taunt. We're running coverage. The problem is, if we let's just look at what this can't hit. I think that's actually, no. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this set blank and we'll decide later, depending on the team. Scratch that, actually. I think we want to decide now because I'm thinking it could influence the way we build. For example, let's suppose we decide to go low kick for last. Let's say we go low kick. Now this set can't really hit Gholdengo well. So maybe we want to add on like a Fire Punch Hawlucha to deal with Gholdengo. So see, this could kind of change the direction our team is going in. So let's actually decide on a set. So let's write it down here. Cornerstone. And then we want to say Ivy Cudgel plus Grassy Glide cannot hit, and now we'll make a little list. Fortunately, this coverage is really, really good. Rock just being an incredible offensive type. It is really nice. So, let's take a look here. It's crazy that we still haven't run into anything that coverage can't hit. Okay, so here's our first one. Goldengo resists both. Okay, second one, Iron Crown, which actually outspeeds us if we go Adamant, but I'm still pretty greedy, so yeah, but that is a good calc to consider. We might have to go Jolly, guys. We might have to go Jolly, but we'll see. Maybe Iron Crown's not a problem at all. Iron Treads? Kind? No, not really. It's taking a lot from a Glide. Kind Iron Treads, sort of. No, but it really is taking a lot, isn't it? Yeah, it's taking a lot. And it's not really doing... Oh, but it does have Ice Spinner. That is worth considering. It does have Ice Spinner. So yeah, we'll let Treads stay in there. Can Gambit, obviously. And that's it. So yeah, Stomping Tantrum does seem like the move here, but it's kind of weak compared to Knockoff. Compared to Knockoff and compared to... You know, Knockoff also helps against random stuff like Sinistra. So I'm thinking we do want to check in on the Stomping Tantrum rolls. So let's check Treads first. And for those of you that want to know, no, Stomping Tantrum is not weakened by grassy terrain. It is not, I repeat, it is not weakened by grassy terrain. It only weakens Earthquake, Magnitude, and Bulldoze. Other ground moves are safe. King Gambit. Let's take... Oh my gosh, that does way more than I thought it would. That's actually pretty good. Let's say it's a non... Oh my lord. What the heck? It's doing a lot more than I thought it would. Holy crap. Okay, these calcs are looking way better than I thought they would. I'm not gonna lie. These calcs are looking way better than I thought they would. Was there anything else I wanted to check? Let's check Petulant. Actually, we can check Crown. Yeah, we're obliterating Crown. Let's check Petulant, see if we get the 2-shot on that. Oh my lord, that's actually, no, it's not a defensive. Okay, that's still pretty good. Guys, so it looks like Stomping Tantrum, I think, is the move. We might end up switching to Knock, but this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. Yeah, someone says you got to remember the free 1.2 times boost. That's some facts. Yeah, this item, broken. This item's broken. Okay, so let's, and then we're just obviously going to go with a pretty standard set there. Not much thought going into that part. So, okay, let's think about this. Will I add a Grassy Seed, Raging Bolt? Maybe. I certainly wouldn't rule it out. Grassy Seed Bolt is pretty fire. So now it's time to think. Now it's time to think about the rest of this team. And this will be kind of a hyper offense. Okay, so this is going to be an HO building stream today. Or I guess we can keep the Cornerstone. Down02 saying my stream gave him a 5-minute unskippable ad. There's no way. You're lying. There is absolutely no way that's true. So, I do like the idea of Hawlucha here for a few reasons. One, so we want to look for the best partner. Partner for Cornerstone. So, what does Cornerstone struggle against? Cornerstone struggles against... Let's think about this. So, Zamazenta, Iron Crown, unless we go Jolly, but I really like Adamant. Yeah, let's see what else is a struggle against. Gold, kinda. Right, the bulky sets will still live. Yeah, hazards, I think that's a good one to note. It does like keeping it sturdy. Yep, I got hazards. No, so we're not looking, it's not really weak to sun. Corv, not really. I mean, Corv is kind of getting blown up by Ivy Cudgel. What else? What else is stopping it? What else is bothering it? Iron Moth. We're kind of looking, well, that's... I think this is the hard part. Because there's a difference, like, what stops the sweep versus what it struggles with in general. What stops the sweep? I'm trying to figure out the right way we want to think of this, because this is the trouble with building a hyper offense is a little bit different than building balance, because we're not focused on Ogerpon coming in repeatedly. It kind of has one shot, which is a weird way to build, because you're kind of looking what can chip down the things it struggles with. So yeah, we want to stops, sweep. These are going to be things that are faster than it and resist and can't take Grassy Glide. Because, like, guys, I want to show you a calc here. Like, say we Ival is dying to Grassy Glide. That's pretty silly. Right? Darkrai, check this out. Darkrai is dying. But, like an Iron Moth is not dying. I mean, you guys know that. Dragapult is not dying. So let's kind of write down two. Let's say struggles to break and then stop sweep. We'll put it into two categories. So let's just do the struggles to break. Dislikes, we'll put hazards. Somebody says IDK if HO is actually Cornerstone best style, though. Yeah, maybe not. Cornerstone probably fits best on bulky offense sort of teams, maybe offense. I think Cornerstone is very viable in those archetypes, but I don't just want to try normal Cornerstone. I want to specifically try Grassy Glide Cornerstone, which is why we're building this on HO. But no, it may not be its best, but I want to see if it is workable. So let's just see through this. Cinderace, Roaring Moon, we know that. Dragapult. And I'm counting it if it can stop it without Terra. Like, obviously, if D-Knight Terras, it can stop it. Anything can stop a stream if it Terras. What else stopping the sweep? Iron Crown. Iron Moth. Meowscarada. Hawlucha is looking inevitable the more I make this list. Wellspring actually dies. Check this out. It's a pretty funny calc. Look at that. Poor thing. You just glide it. And also, guys, for those of you that have just come in and don't know, we are building Grassy Glide Ogerpon with Rillaboom. It's really, really fun. I'm excited about this one. And then Zamazenta. Now let's do the struggles to break. Obviously, it's not getting past a Dondozo, which is kind of rough. Well, actually, let me double check that. That's not terrible, but that's not great. Like, we could Terra Rock with Rest. Let's just say Stall. I think it's going to struggle with Stall. Because it'll kind of get Claw's Ire. Actually, no, it has Stomping Tantrum for Claude, so that's good. That's good, too. Yeah, Raging Bolt and Hawlucha do look inevitable. They both look really fantastic here, but we're going to be careful and deliberate about this. Zamazenta, Crown, Gold, Stall. But it doesn't really struggle to break Crown. It doesn't really struggle to break anything, does it? It's mostly just things that stop the sweep. I mean, you could say King Gambit, kind of. So we want Pokemon that can kind of reversal set up on these things. Somebody else noted Scizor. Very good point. Scizor is OU viable. I recently said in a Jimothy Cool video that Scizor was not that great. I take it back. I've played with Scizor a lot since then, and just with how offensive the metagame has become, Scizor is pretty darn good. Also, guys, we will be having an Orthworm stream. I had a bet that if someone could get top 25 with Orthworm, I'd do a stream of it. And Wanawa pulled it off, so I will be doing an Orthworm stream. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which camp you're in. I'm kind of sad about it. But it is what it is. Yes, SD, Grassy, Glide, Rock Pond. That's exactly what we're doing today. So if you look, a ton of these Pokemon, pretty much everything on this list is getting Hawlucha. So, like, we absolutely are adding a Hawlucha. I mean, it's really, really good on... Oh, what am I doing? Grassy Seed. This is a no-brainer here. I think Hawlucha looks fantastic on this team. Somebody, Obama Prism says, Pinkacross, can we make this a grassy terrain bulky offense team? It seems better. So here's the thing. We do need to go terrain extender Rillaboom. I'm not opposed to making this a bulky offense, but we do need this to be terrain extender Rillaboom, and that carries some limitations with it, because we need to have a lot of abusers. We need to have a lot of abusers like that. So we can do an HO version and a bulky offense version, but I think all versions will have this. I think all versions will have this Lucha. So the other thing that looks really good is Bolt. I must admit, Bolt looks good. I think the other thing we should consider is Hatterene. So that's an option as well. What I do like about Cornerstone is that it helps against Raging Bolt, which is a common weakness of grassy terrain teams. I actually think back somewhere in my builder not too long ago, I made some notes about grassy terrain and what some weaknesses are. So let's take a look. See if I can track this down. Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm planning a terrain video. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, Grassy Seed Hatterene is definitely an option here. We've really got to ask ourselves how much we care about keeping hazards off the field is the thing. How much do we really care? Togekiss is not in the game, so we're definitely not running that. I kind of like a Booster Tusk to keep hazards off. I feel like we don't want to run Hatterene. I just don't think Hatterene is very good on grassy terrain. I think I like the idea of Tusk here. The question, we could go Treads. Treads is the other option that does seem very much viable. But we need some kind of hazards if we're going to run Ogerpon. So we can have a Treads and a Tusk version. We can have a Treads and a Tusk version. Let's take a look at the Tusk version first. So obviously we have a huge issue with Ice and Fairy, which is not great for our Raging Bolt plan. obviously. At the same time, I still want to run it. We've also got a kind of a Tusk weakness developing, if I'm totally honest. A bit of a Tusk weakness. So we could go Raging Bolt, Iron Moth. That looks not bad. I like Iron Moth because it gives us a poison immunity here, which is nice. Let's see what this loses to, if anything. Oh, Dragapult is looking terrible. We have no dragon weakness. Yeah, 5 ice weeks is also very true. But also... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got it checked. Thank you, though. So, yeah, Moon's a lot of things 6-0. I mean, I wouldn't say Moon 6-0s. We have a whole Lucha. We have, honestly, I'm not worried about Moon at all with this team, but no Dragon Resist is the problem. No Dragon Resist. That's not acceptable. But yeah, the 5 ice weeks is rough. So maybe we don't go the Tusk angle. Let's try developing the Treads version. See what we get there. We also could just go not worry about hazards, or go the Hatterene. Let's try. We'll entertain the idea of a Hatterene version as well. Let's see. Look, guys, we need a ground type. I still don't want to get Volt switched on. HO cares. Well, maybe we are okay with getting Volt switched on. But I think Raging Bolt is too much of a problem if we drop Tusk on this team. I think Raging Bolt is just too much of a problem. No, we're not going to run an Espeon. I mean, I guess Espeon... Let's not actually disregard that idea. I mean, it doesn't give us a Dragon Resist. But Grassy Seed, CM Stored Power, Terra Blast sets, or like Dazzling Gleam with Terra Fairy, like it's not fake. It is kind of real. We can actually consider this. Let's see. I'd like to be able to fit Raging Bolt, but it stacks a lot of weaknesses to ice. So one option with this Treads team is we could just go kind of exactly what we did with the other one, which makes our team kind of ground weak, but I think manageable. So this is one idea. Let's check if this gets... Let's check if this gets cooked by anything. Like, Pult is still scary, but I think it's manageable. We can also go Dazzling Gleam on this. Great Tusk obviously is not ideal, but we're going to go Special Treads. We definitely go like an EP Steel Beam variant if we do run this. Yeah, EQ is still killing every Iron Moth ever. Like, it doesn't matter if Grassy Terrain's up. It's still dying. A super effective Earthquake from literally anything is still killing Iron Moth. Okay. Stall matchup is impossible. Very true. Very true. Yeah, the Stall MU is impossible. That team's never beating Stall. Let's see if there's a way. I feel like Iron Moth is kind of limiting a little bit. Is there a Pokemon we can run over Iron Moth that achieves similar things? Let's see what we could put over a Moth. We could go with a Darkrai. Always an option. I think this set's pretty good on G-Terrain. Gives us a Ghost Resist. Gives us something that's pretty solid into Tusk. We kind of have a fairy problem going on. But that's what Terra's all about, right? No, Psyshock Darkrai is... Does this beat Stall? You don't need Psyshock Darkrai to beat Stall. Yeah, I'm running Sludge. I think Sludge Bomb is better. If you don't run... If you just run Dark Pulse, you're going to lose to Calm Mind Blissey. You need to poison the Blissey and then start Dark Pulsing them. So if you run Ice Beam, you will lose to Seismic Toss Blissey with Calm Mind. This is the better Darkrai set in my opinion. I know, who was it that made it? Somebody made it. Was it, I don't know who it was. And also, our team is really weak to Fairy, so that's another reason I want to run this. Let's take a look. Down 0-2, please be quiet. I understand that you want to see max HP Darkrai. Maganime, happy early birthday. But I'm not putting Scizor on the team. Am I not still weak to ice? I absolutely am. We are super weak to ice. But that's, you know, life is life. Yeah, we're super weak. Super weak to ice. But, you know, we go Grassy Seed on this. Like, what's Terra for? You know, this is what Terra's all about, is getting us out of scary stuff like this. Down 0-2 is not my sidekick. He's like Joker to my Batman if Joker was not intelligent at all. So this looks... I feel like this looks good enough to try. I'm a little worried about Ting-Lu without Ice Beam, given we have... I feel like Ting-Lu is just kind of rough. I feel like we might get Hazard stacked on, but we do... I mean, we've got... Actually, no, we've got enough, I think, for Lu. Let's give this a try. Now, do you guys want to go max HP on Darkrai? Is that what we're doing today? We can take a quick vote on it. Let's see. Let's do a poll. On Darkrai. Let's see what the people say. We'll see what the people say. No, I don't think we're too weak to Gliscor and D-Knight. I mean, we can go... We actually probably go... No, with like Grassy Seed on this, I think we're pretty okay against a lot of those threats. We definitely go with this set. I think it's kind of a no-brainer here. It helps a lot against... Let's see. I'm not saying I'm going to do what chat says. Okay, it looks like people say no. That's funny. Guys, I underestimated you. I thought you would all say yes. I thought you would all say yes. Good job, guys. You really No, I agree. I don't think we go max HP Darkrai here. Um, I think I could see bulky Darkrai working here, given we've got grassy terrain and leftovers. Like I definitely get it. I think I see the vision. I don't think it'd be bad. Somebody said Specs Pult 6-0. I mean, not really, because we have Terra. And we have Hawlucha. And we also have priority to kill Pult, and we have like, I get what you're saying. It's not a great matchup. I totally understand that. Okay, the votes are in. The people do not want max HP on Darkrai. Let's just go with the standard set for now. CM, Dragon Pulse, Thunderclap, Thunderbolt. We could go Discharge. I'll think about it. As far as the set on this, part of me wants to run, because I'm worried about opposing treads. Part of me wants to go Timid on this. At the same time, part of me also thinks that feels like a throw to run Timid. I can't run Dragonium Z. This is SVOU. It's not Natdex. Okay, we'll for now we'll just start standard. We can figure out the EVs later. It's not that big of a deal. Treads. Do we go HP invested on this? Let's run some calcs. I'd like to live a Headlong Rush from Tusk if I can. Let's go HP. Let's go HP. So obviously SD Acro. The question is, do we go like CC? So the options here are basically Close Combat, Fire Punch, and Encore. And the question is, which ones do we decide that we want? Like, I think I really do like Terra Ground on Hawlucha for a lot of reasons. This is tough. CC, Fire Punch, and Encore. Which one do we leave out is the question. I feel like given our ice weakness, we kind of need Close Combat. And I think I'm too worried about Zama if we don't go Encore. So as much as I'd like to be able to hit Goldango, I think with Ogerpon having Stomping Tantrum, we're good enough. Yeah, CC Encore I think is just probably the way to go. Now let's check. The fastest Pokemon in the entire metagame is Scarf Darkrai. So let's just see. 287, let's go 288. 288, we might end up going 301. 301 is kind of nice because then you can outspeed Tusk after you've been dragged out, like get roared or something like that. But for now, let's go with this. This gives us a pretty fat Lucha, which obviously I like. We've got our Ogerpon set down. The last set is Rillaboom. Rillaboom's actually a little bit tricky here. Rillaboom is a little bit tricky. So I think I know the moves. I want to go knock off Woodhammer, Glide, U-turn. We want Woodhammer so we can actually do damage, and also pressuring Ting-Lu is really important to me, given we have three Pokemon that can't really hit Ting-Lu that hard. I do really want Woodhammer here. The question is, no, I see, actually, there is an idea for low kick, and I kind of get that. Low kick is appealing, because King Gambit is kind of scary. Well, no, but we do have, we'll see, we can consider that. I'll go Woodhammer for now, but we'll write down low kick Rilla, we'll put it as a question mark. Yeah, because it's kind of just good for Gambit, it doesn't really help against anything else. Why Stomping Tantrum? Because it hits Goldengo and Kingambit. If I go Knockoff, now I can't hit Kingambit. If I go Low Kick, now I can't hit Goldengo. Stomping Tantrum gets them all. I don't think Kingambit's that much of an issue. We've got Hawlucha, Grassy Seed Bolt, and Wisp Darkrai. I think we're good with Gambit. I mean, we have like 4 Pokemon that are good into Gambit. I mean, maybe we get cooked by Gambit anyway, but geez, I think we're good. I keep getting Snapchat notifications on my phone. These 2 guys in my area keep posting on their stories, and I use Snapchat to communicate with people, so I don't want to mute the whole app, but I want to go in and find out how to mute these guys. Anyway, just a side rant, but that was bothering me. They keep, like, I swear to God, these guys post like 10 times a day each. Anyway. The EVs on this, I think we want to go with kind of a fatter build. Because let's see, there were a lot of... What were some of the threats this team? One was Specs Pult. I'd really like this to be able to live a Specs Pult hit. So Specs Flamethrower. So if we go max HP... Oh, Draco does more than Flamethrower. How much, like, special defense do we need? 28. That's how much we need. So let's go, or let's, how much? 248. 248.32. Let's do that. And then we'll go the rest in attack. I think the bulky, we might even go bulkier. Like, I could see us going, like, max special defense on this Rillaboom or something like that. Okay. This looks pretty good. Let's just give this a go and see what happens. Also, I've really got to use the bathroom, so as we're searching, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Okay, I'm back. Take a quick drink of water. It's great. Okay. HF, I think we just lead with Rillaboom. It looks pretty good here. I think I want to lead with Rillaboom and then just immediately, if, like, so I imagine the Gliscor. Okay, interesting. So U-turn only kills if this thing is banded. Which I feel like it's not. I think if you're running Slitherwing in this context, you're running it defensively. So let's just slow turn out. First impression, would that kill? I don't think you first impression here. I think I'm okay to click U-turn. Okay, it's really slow. That's interesting. Will Treads die? To a defensive set, it's looking like this is not. So probably not. Treads probably won't die, because this, I'm guessing this thing has like 0 attack. So let's go Treads, and we can get up rocks. Okay, we get Wisp. Like, that's totally fine. Let's just get up rocks. Okay, there we go. Nice rocks. Slithering doesn't get defog, right? Cool. I'm about to hit this thing with a steel beam. We miss, of course. We get the classic. We do we did the thing. Let's wrap it. We get Goldengoed, and it's okay. That was great, guys. That was peak treads right there. But okay, at least we chipped the gold, and we see attacks. We see it's a defensive set, so that's good info. I mean, that's really annoying, obviously, but what did I expect? This feels like a good opportunity to go into Bolt. I feel like Bolt is just really, really threatening. If we hit that, Bolt would look even better because Clefable wouldn't be able to come in. Is Steel Beam 90? I thought it was 95. It's 95? Guys, Steel Beam is 95. I missed that move so much. I didn't realize that was 95. I thought it was 90. Anyway. I'm calm. I'm at peace. Let's go Darkrai. I'm going to go for... I think I nasty plot here. Okay, good. We got that. So first impression here from a defensive set will kill. So I could Terra and just Sludge Bomb it. Do I want to Terra this early? I think I do. I think it puts my opponent in a really tough spot, and I don't think they have an easy answer. So I'm going to Terra Poison Sludge Bomb. Okay, they do not go for first impression. They just U-turn out, but we're still looking pretty good here. We're looking pretty scary. Because Ogerpon cannot hit this super effectively unless it has Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, I don't know why they made Steel Beam 95. It's not like it was an incredible move. Like, it's not like Steel... Like, 140 base power is great and all, but Steel is not a great offensive type, and you lose half your health. I don't know why they needed to make it 95. Okay, read time. I'm clicking Sledge Bomb. Okay, we got it. I'm clicking Wisp. This is exactly what we run Wisp for. We missed the Wisp. Oh, guys. Guys, what's going on? What? Like the stream to help me emotionally, please. Like the stream to help me deal with what's happening in this game. All good. All good. All part of the deal. So Darkrai's dead anyway, so let's just let it go. And then we can go into Rillaboom and U-turn. I mean, look, we still have Bolt. I don't think this game is unwinnable still, but like we had a great MU and we're just getting farmed on all cylinders here. Yeah, wow, okay. Wow. I guess we can try to Wisp again. Okay, it does have E-Speed. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go Rilla and U-turn out. It'll probably Ice Spinner here, but if it doesn't have Ice Spinner, we can do some gaming. Okay, it's gonna go for DD. Hawlucha can come in here. It does live, and it will kill with a CC. Problem being Goldengo can kind of just come in and answer that. But we have to do this. I don't really have a choice. I have to click CC here. Okay, Gold comes in. I think it's going to go for the... I think this is a good opportunity for me to get set up with Bolt, because, yeah, the T-Wave's obviously going to come out there. Okay, this thing probably has Encore. I just have to hope. It's okay. Honestly, guys, I had to hope it didn't. At that point, like, we just gotten screwed over in every possible way we could have. I needed to just hope it didn't have Encore. I know it probably did, but, I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah, and it's staying in. It's making the smart play. There's maybe a way I can get out of this. Oh, we get critical hit. Wonderful. That's beautiful. Yeah, no, my opponent's playing this well. GG, I get. Honestly, no, that was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. That sucked. That just sucked in every possible way. We forget about that one completely. We got totally screwed over by hacks there. Yeah, we just got totally screwed over there. Okay. HF. Let's shake it off. Move on. It happens. It happens. Okay. I actually like Darkrai lead here because I feel like Tusk is probably my opponent's lead. Okay, that's fine too. We can just Dark Pulse this immediately. That's totally fine. I'm just going to click Wisp. Close combat is unlikely to be the set. Okay, we hit this time. That's great. I think we go Treads now. Because we'll be able to take any 2 hits from this Tusk. Okay, unfortunately it is the Headlong Rush coming out. But let me set rocks here. Okay, and we can EP the Petron, and it's not going to like taking an EP. Yeah, the other thing that was weird about that last game, I know we don't want to dwell on it, but the fact that it was an Encore Ogerpon and not a Banded Ogerpon when that team had no immediate power was strange. I was really thinking it would be Banded given that team's build, but I guess just no immediate power was the plan. Please do like the stream, guys. Viewership is amazing. Hope you guys are engaged. Okay, interesting. We see the Terra Ghost come out. Sure, I mean, I feel like I'm not that worried about that, though, you know? I'm going to go into Darkrai here, because I think just another Shadow Ball's coming out. Okay, Inca Recover, fair enough. I figured it was one of the 2. Let's just Dark Pulse. Okay, it looks like we are killing after burn damage, which is great, because if this Tusk could live and spin, that would suck. So that's good news. If the Ival comes in, we just click Terra Poison Sludge Bomb, don't we? How come special treads? I just think it's more reliable. Let's just do this. I mean, if we get Encored, we get Encored. But I think this play works in so many situations. Yeah, because now look at the team. I mean, everything's kind of getting wisped. Yeah, like we wisp this for sure. We hit. Is it Lum? It's not Lum. Great. Fantastic news. We can go Rilla on this very easily. Let's U-turn. Yeah, this game's going well. This is the vision I had in mind. I feel like we want to keep... Do we want to keep Hawlucha for late game? I'm just trying to think what we need for the late game. I like the idea of keeping Lucha around for the late game, but we have to go into some Pokemon here. Let's go, I think Bolt here. I think Bolt here is good. We can Calm Mind. Although, yeah, okay, this is good. So here, obviously confusion stuff can happen, but we do want to just stay in here. We don't get confused, that's great. I'm just going to stay in and click it again. Okay, and we get the forfeit. Okay, cool. GG. So, all right, we've made a swift comeback from that unfortunate game 1. Yeah, no, I have not brought out Cornerstone. You're correct. Now, Special Treads is more reliable. I mean, because here's the problem with Physical Treads. Physical Treads... Actually, no, let me explain this better, because you're right. I didn't do a very good job of explaining why. Ice Spinner is really bad news for Grassy. Are you serious, Wanawa? Anyway. Ice Spinner is really bad for grassy terrain teams. Treads can kill itself with Steel Beam, doing a ton of damage to Tusk, and preventing Ice Spinner. So that's why I like Treads. But yeah, no, Wisp had to miss, and Steel Beam had... Like, a lot of things had to happen for that game to go as poorly as it did, and they all happened. Okay, Wanawa's going to stop... So we're facing Wanawa, for those of you that don't know. Who unfortunately knows my team, but I also think I know Wanawa's team. So let's game. I feel like Darkrai is probably going to be my main way. It's an unaware Claude, but we can get past it with Rye. Yeah, this is interesting. This is actually a really kind of tricky MU. I like Cornerstone as well. I think Cornerstone is solid here. Yeah, we know each other's teams, though. I don't love that I'm facing an unaware Claude, though. That kind of messes me up a little bit. Honestly, this MU doesn't look great. I'm trying to think about how I want to approach this game. I think I want to start with Rye and just get a Wisp off. Yeah, Wisping this is actually quite nice. Wisping Clodsire is fine too. We're happy with that. Let's go Rillaboom here. Probably rocks are going to go up. That's okay. Let's U-turn. We just want to get out of this situation. Petulant comes in. Okay. We could just go Rye here and Dark Pulse. I think that's fine. Claude comes in, but then we can get in Treads and rock up. We don't really want to do that, though. Is it time to Terra Poison and start making... Because here's the thing. If we break this Claude, I feel like Bolt looks really nice. This is tricky. I'm trying to think if the early Terra is the right play here. I think early Terra is the right play here. I think it is the right play here. Yeah, I think it is. Because if we get rid of this, if we get rid of the Clodsire, that opens up Bolt big time, which I feel like we kind of need to break here. I think this is what we need to do. So let's do this. And now let's start dark pulsing, stalling PP, going for some flinches. Okay, let's NP again. Yeah, as you can see, that's EQ is doing all of 17%. It's going for you shouldn't be going for Stealth Rock. You should be going for Earthquake. That's a mistake. And now here's what we do. We go into Rilla, and then we reset the situation. We do it again. This is kind of the plan. Do you guys see the vision? Do you guys see the vision? This is how you use Darkrai with grassy terrain. And if Petulant Terras, I'm so okay with that, because then we're going to Hawlucha farm. I am so okay with that. Psyshock would do 0 to Petulant. What are you talking about? We don't... Also, we don't need Psyshock to break Claude. Like, it would help, but... I'd prefer Wisp in this situation, because if Clodsire Terra, then it would just beat our Darkrai again. Okay, we're going to Dark Pulse. Cool. That didn't do nearly as much as I'd hoped. I know this thing has T-Wave, so I'm going to go Treads here, because I do not want to get T-Waved. Yeah, there we go. There's the T-Wave dodge. Let me Rapid Spin here, get these rocks off the field, and let me set my own rocks. The risk is we get Hazard stacked on, and I understand that risk. Actually, do we really want rocks that much? I feel like the better play is to go Rilla here on the second Scald. Okay, let's just get rid of this helmet quickly. And then we can U-turn and get out of here. Let's bring in Rye. Oh, I kind of forgot it got Heavy Slam, not gonna lie. Let's Dark Pulse on the Claude. Or actually, let's go Rilla here. I don't think you want to let Orthworm get burned. Yeah. Okay. Woodhammer, actually that did good damage. How much is Heavy Slam doing? Not much. Let's just Woodhammer, honestly. Let's just Woodhammer and get rid of this thing. This is a really tough matchup. I don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, like Orthworm when we got our Treads team, like and with like the Petrant, a Hazard stack, and an Unaware Claude, this is a rough matchup. And my opponent, of course, knows my entire team. I mean, we're not out, but like we're down for sure. This is not looking good. I think we maybe need to break the Petrant with Wellspring. I mean, no, sorry, Ogerpon. Let's go Treads here. Okay, we got Parting Shotted. Not great, but what are you going to do? We're going to... Now Weavile just comes in and gets a kill. Yeah, Winawa can just snipe, which I think is probably what happened. Which is I'm not super cool with, but I guess I can't really stop it. I mean, as long as you're not watching the stream, you could snipe me, and I can't really do anything about it. So let's sack our most useless Pokemon. I was hoping Darkrai would get... Actually, let's go Bolt here. Sadly, I think our most useless Pokemon is Bolt. Yeah, this is a really unfortunately rough matchup. I can Dragon Pulse, try to catch it on the switch, but yeah, there's no real reason to switch Slowking out there. It doesn't take that much, so like I get why that play was made. Yeah, this is super annoying. I feel like everything I have, there's just kind of an answer sitting there. Maybe in retrospect, I should have saved Terra for Ogerpon. I mean, look, it's not over yet, but it's looking bad. Let's go Treads here. And we have to EP here for the incoming Petrant is the play. Okay, it's going to be Slowking. I'm going to EP again. Okay, well, we just got called out. What can I say? We missed. We didn't get the right play. Let's U-turn here. I mean, if I'd gotten the spin-off there, we would have been in a much better spot. I'm shocked that Winawa didn't try to do that. But, like, I don't know, guys. What can I say? I'm doing my best, but this is just terrible, terrible, terrible matchup. Yeah, no, I'm doing my best. Let's Dark Pulse, I guess. We can Wisp this thing, kind of. Yeah. No, Winawa's not stream sniping in the traditional sense. He's just got a team with a really good matchup against me. And that's pretty annoying. Yeah, like, the Orthworm just comes in here. I don't think I can kill it. Like, I can maybe get an Ivy Cudgel crit. I can maybe get an Ivy Cudgel crit. We didn't get, like, yeah, GG. I mean, I don't know. I think I made a mistake by not... I think I should have kept Orthworm Terra, but that was, like, an impossibly bad matchup. No, Winawa was not checking my moves, but they were absolutely... I mean, they probably did search to intentionally get me, which was kind of lame. This is totally an impossible MU. I don't really know what I could have done here. I mean, Orthworm, Hard Walls, Treads, and Ogerpon. There's an Unaware Claude for these two. There's a Petrant for Lucha. I mean, nah, this was a super terrible matchup. No, it does not mean Orthworm's a real mon. I mean, it's good against some things. But no, Orthworm is bad against a lot of meta threats, which is the problem. Yeah, that was pretty lame. Not pleased about that one, but it happens. Sometimes you get sometimes someone that knows your team just loads up a counter. I mean, it was not an intentional counter team. That has been what Winawa's been playing and trying to ladder up with, but I have not been loving the viewers battling on ladder lately and timing it. I would rather face people that don't know all my sets. Okay, let's move on. Been some unfortunate games so far, but let's just take a look here. This one, Darkrai looks really good. Ogerpon looks really good. Ogerpon looks really, really good. I think I just want to start off with Rilla. I think Rilla is a generally good start here. I want to knock this thing. My opponent does not have a ghost type. No, guys, Winawa was not... Okay, let's get something straight. Winawa was not stream sniping. Winawa was not stream sniping. I trust that they left the stream, and they did not intentionally counter team me. The fact that the Orthworm team happened to destroy this, yes, I mean it did, but at the same time, that was not an intentional counter team. Winawa has been trying to peak with that team for a while. So, no, this was not a targeted attack. This was not a snipe. And I did know his sets. At the same time, I did not choose to get to that matchup. I mean, as I said, I'm not like... I think it was kind of a lame move, but there was nothing about it that was uncompetitive or unfair. It was a completely fair thing to do. So just don't harass Winawa. Winawa has helped out a lot with the channel, a lot with the Discord. Okay, let's see. Dragon Pulse comes off, not quite. I don't actually feel the need to boost up. I'm just gonna go for it again. I'm not gonna try to go for the double. Okay, like that's fine. Let's just Dragon Pulse. Okay, that's AV, I'm pretty sure. No, that's just a special pivot. Dang. Okay. I guess that's what happens when you don't run booster. Oh, crap. Why do you have T-spikes? It has T-spikes, so things are now looking really bad. I can't believe this thing had T-spikes, to be honest, but it did. Let's T-bolt now. We still could win this with Ogerpon, but it's now looking worse for sure. We could Terra Poison Darkrai and then absorb them later, but like that's not really what you want to do. Let's go Ogerpon here. I mean, yeah, Rillaboom, sorry. Let's go Rillaboom here. No, I don't think he was watching the stream as we were playing. I don't think that's what happened. And yeah, I did know Winawa sets as well. Do we go Ogerpon here? I think we do. Let's go Ogerpon here in SD. Yeah, it's only one game. Let's just move on from it. Yeah, T-Spike's Glowking, I don't think it's very good in OU because there are so many good poison types. I think there are better things you can run, but it's not terrible. Like, it does sometimes get some random HO teams, but it's a bit fishy, T-Spike. Okay, Chili, that's perfect. We're really happy to see Chili reception there. Let's see. Let's go for it. Darkrai has to Terra to not die here, and if it Terras, we win with Lucha. Adios, Darkrai. Guys, the vision, and now we just win with Terra Rock, Ivy Cudgel. Now we just win. I told you guys, it worked. That is pretty cool. Yeah, we're looking pretty good now. I don't think there's any... I mean, there's no way you're a Terra Steel Hydrapple. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say there's no way. We're going to Terra Rock. Yeah. Bam. That is definitely going to kill. Yep. GG. Okay, that was fun. Let's go for another. What advantages does Cornerstone have over Wellspring? Mainly just matching up better into the birds, and Rock having fewer resistances. Like, Wellspring would be good here, for sure, but I think Cornerstone generally, unless you run into an Earthworm, Cornerstone generally has a better matchup. Also, Wanawa, do not snipe me again, please, while I'm searching here. But yeah, no, the Cornerstone, well, first, partly I just want to use it, but also if you look at the tier, water, like there are dragon and grass types. Now, obviously, Wellspring has tools to get past those dragon and grass types, but for a sweeper role, I like how few resistances Rock has. Okay, we're facing, actually that's funny, we're facing OK 1-1-3-2. And it's a Webs team, it looks like, which is interesting. Interesting indeed. I like the look of a lot of our Pokemon here, though. You know what I actually think I want to do? I think I want to lead with Rilla, U-turn into Raging Bolt, and just start Calm Minding up on the Araquanid. That seems like a really tough thing to deal with from my opponent. So we're going to do that. I think letting Webs get up is okay. Especially because we're not going to have... Like, we could potentially remove them, but I think we have... I mean, Webs are going to be rough. I won't lie. Webs are going to be rough, but I don't think we can stop them from going up. And I think this will be a really tough thing for my opponent to deal with. But yeah, I'm not super optimistic about facing a Webs team, but if we kill the Raging Bolt with our own Raging Bolt, like we do a little Bolt trade, that could be good. I feel like I just Thunderbolt here and hopefully we don't get roared. Why is it roar on a Webs team? That's kind of lame, but okay. Let's go for rocks. Oh, I'm shocked it stayed in. I could have just... Do we Terra Ghost spin here? Probably not. Do we need it to win, though? I don't know why it stayed in there. I thought Goldengo would come in for sure. Maybe I should have clicked spin first just to kind of check. Now that Bolt got roared out, that's rough. I really didn't see it being roar on a Webs team. They don't usually do that. That sucks. That really sucks. Let's see what we can do here, though. I don't know. This is looking so difficult. I think we just let the treads go. Okay, we got rid of the Goldengo's balloon, which is kind of nice. So we can maybe get it later. I think we just go back into Bolt here. Could go Darkrai. I think we go Bolt here and just Thunderbolt. Okay, we get a critical hit. Can't complain about that. And we kill. I mean, we get dropped too, but I think that was favorable hacks for us. So that's good. And as I said, Hawlucha win is very real, especially since we have Terra Ground Lucha. So I'm thinking this is definitely still doable. And now that Zama has used its boost thing, that's good too. Sledge Wave does kill. I think we Thunderclap here for Chip. Yeah, that's great. Rilla, oh, Rilla does not live at all here. Does Darkrai live? It also could just be time to go Lucha. It's probably just Lucha time. Let's just do that. Let's go Lucha and Acro. I remembered Unburden, thank God. I was wondering. I was hoping. Oh, apparently Wanawa wasn't sniping. I believe Wanawa. Guys, I have known Wanawa for a while. I trust Wanawa. I don't think Wanawa was intending to snipe. That's Terra Ground SD. That's the only play. We all know it. Heck yeah, it clicked T-Bolt. Let's encore. Oh, it's so over. It's so over. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. This is why we run this. Actually, hold up. Hold up. It's not over. I forgot about this. I'm going to SD here. I know. Okay, good. Good. We got it. Okay, it did use the Endure. All right, I totally forgot about this. So Surf will kill here. How do we get out of this situation? I think we go Rilla. U-turn, bring in Cornerstone, maybe. I think that would work. Because let's check if Roaring Moon can one-shot Lucha. No, it cannot. So, okay, I think I have a plan that works. How much is Ogerpon doing to Zama? Let's say Grassy terrain is up. That, depending on the set, might two-shot. Let's go Rilla here. Let's U-turn. Let's bring in the Ogre. I think this is the right way to go about this endgame. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Guys, let's just focus on the game in front of us. This is an exciting endgame. I did mess up, though. I got greedy by SDing a ton on Bolt. I should have just clicked Acro, knowing the Araquanid would try to come in. So that was my bad there. I did kind of throw. Okay, we see Moon come in first, which I'm kind of surprised to see, because I can just Ivy Cudgel this. Now we glide. We glide again. So this is the problem, the ID endgame with Zama, because I think it can just ID here, and I think it can sweep me. Yeah, no, they made the right play. We have to get a critical hit here, pretty much. Yeah, no, we have to get a critical hit this turn. We did not. GG. Actually, there's a chance we can critical hit with Rilla. Yeah, I kind of messed this one up. I should probably not have. I mean, it would have been a tough endgame either way, but unfortunate. Yeah, well played by my opponent. The other thing I could have done is maybe not stayed in with Cornerstone on Moon, knowing it would break the Sturdy. That could have been a play as well. I think maybe that endgame could have been done better. This team is just not winning. Like, it feels good, but then I feel like it's just unfortunate stuff keeps happening. But let's see. We're facing Free D's not at a good elo, so let's see if we can pull out a win here. I do think we probably have to Terra Poison Treads this game. Let's lead with Treads. I think Treads is solid here. Okay, let's just SR. I think we do live in Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, we do. Good. Max roll, but fair enough. We can go Rilla here. Okay, we got you turned on. That kind of annoying, but fair enough. Zaid, yeah, I get why you said Encore there, but what if they clicked Surf? Like, I Encored last time, Zaid, so they were very aware of the 50-50. My opponent was, at that point in the game, very aware of the 50-50. Okay, gold comes in. That's annoying. But I mean, it makes sense. No air balloon should be noted. And it HP was restored. I believe this is a scarf set. I think we sack treads to the Make It Rain. Yeah, no, Custap does not need a ban. Custap is a very cool, fun, balanced item. I'm a big fan of it. Okay, we do see the Make It Rain come out. Cool. So here we've got some options. I'm thinking Hawlucha's the win con. I feel like I want to go Darkrai here. Let's go Rye. Yeah, I think Rye is the correct option here. I'm hoping the Tinglu is worried about me having Ice Beam. No, there are other Custap users. Goldengo is pretty good Custap. Custap Hatterene has gotten me a few times. What's the other one? Custap Sub CM Primarina with Torrent when Custap is amazing, really fun. Yeah, no, Custap is a cool item. Actually, I'd say Custap is probably my favorite item in competitive Pokemon. Oh, we got Storm Zone joining the game. Staying in. Okay, and that obviously that's not what I was hoping for. I did not see that. I thought this was Scarf. I must be thinking of a different team. But anyway, we're just gonna Dark Pulse here. Yeah, we're just gonna Dark Pulse. But wow, yeah, defensive gold. It's the Hawlucha plan is not looking as good. Custap is 25%. Okay, Tinglu comes in as oh my god, that did 0. I thought it would do more than that, not gonna lie. Let's Wisp this thing. So, but no, yeah, this is, and we're just gonna get parried. It's spike stacking it, no, it doesn't care. We have to Sludge Bomb. We have to poison this thing if we want a chance of Raging Bolt ever breaking through. We're getting cooked. I don't know what to tell you guys. There's a chance Ogerpon-Cornerstone can do it. It does look very good here. We did get the poison. That's good too, obviously. Okay, we got the flinch. This is good. This is good. Things are developing well. And, okay, Lucha comes out, but it doesn't activate Seed, so that's nice. Let's swap back into Rye, because I'm pretty sure Goldengo's coming in, because it should come in here. Glamora, fair enough. Let's Dark Pulse. Obviously, our rocks are going to get taken away. There's not a thing in the world I can do about that. Let's just Dark Pulse twice. Okay, that's not a good red card. That's not what we were hoping for. This is definitely max HP. Thunderclap might kill. Let's go for that. Yeah, Raging Bolt getting dragged out there. Absolutely not what you want to see. Let's go Rilla here. Actually, do we want to go Rilla? Our only win con, right, is Cornerstone. I think we can kind of agree on that. Cornerstone is the win con. What can Cornerstone set up on is the question. Kinda nothing. That's the problem, isn't it? I think we have to hope our opponent chokes. Okay, that's not great. Whirlwind is not great there. Okay, that's not what we wanted to see. That's not what we wanted to see, guys. All right, let's. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's super over. Open Calc Decks. This is just this button here is just in Calc Deck settings. You can have it come up in the battle chat. Yeah, I think we've got to revamp this team. It's simply not working. I think we can see that. This team is too weak to hazards. We may need to switch to a Hatterene version because we're just getting farmed by hazards every time, and Treads can never manage to spin because there's always a ghost type that easily blocks it. So let's try a Hatterene version. But that's okay. This is part of the process. Iterations of testing. But yeah, it sucks that Lucha got dragged out there. But let's see if there's a way we can do this. Okay, I think I see a possible path. It involves a lot of critical hits. Okay, it just clicked that. All right, fair enough. Let's Ivy Cudgel and critical hit here is what we need to happen. We need a high roll crit. Actually, I don't think it needs to be that high roll of a crit. We do need a high roll crit. Almost enough hazards up to look like my room. That's pretty funny. GG. Okay, we got absolutely destroyed. We're definitely switching to a Hatterene version. This team has been getting cooked by hazards over and over and over again, and we just can't have that. So let's try Hatterene. As far as the item, part of me wants to actually go like eject on this. The other thing is I'm not sure if Grassy Seed Bolt is the play. Because I'd like to be able to break stall, which requires this Darkrai set. Maybe we do go Ice Beam. No, but we're so weak to fairies, it feels like kind of a bad play to go Ice Beam here, but maybe we're not as weak to fairies as we think. Someone in chat says, so you did not build, you replaced Ogerpon Water with Cornerstone. First of all, it's a different team. Second of all, I built the team in the first place, so it would still be building. But yeah, grassy terrain HO often looks similar. Don't be a hater. No, I don't think D's Nut was stream sniping. I think I just got destroyed. I mean, either like you don't need to stream snipe to play. Like that hazard stack destroyed us. We're simply too weak to hazards. That was proven in that game. We need something like Hatterene or Cinderace or Mousehold, something that can remove without having to worry about ghosts, or at least keep hazards off the field. I feel like I don't really want to run. Let's try bulky offense. Let's try a different approach. Let's try a different approach. I think we need to go non-HO. What if we went, like say we ran, this is just an idea, like say Specs Raging Bolt. Like that's the kind of vision I'm having. I think we need to, yeah, this is interesting. Because if we don't have Sludge Bomb on Rye, we can't really break stall. I don't want to just give up on stall. Here's an idea. We could go like a DD Moon. Like a, yeah. Oops. Actually, no, that's not really bulky. I'm thinking we run something like Eject Hatterene to keep the momentum going, and then we have some more kind of reliable breakers here. Yeah, Darkrai has not been great. It just has not been great. I think we can do better. I've got to take a quick bathroom break, though. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I have returned. Yeah, so I think this has potential, but I feel like the Hatterene version is better. I think it is what we needed. And I also think we need to focus more on physical spam. Kind of like one special attacker is fine. Like I think Bolt, but I don't think it was working super well as a whole. I like the things Moon does for this team. So let's think about what kind of set we want to run here. Obviously, this team's so weak to Fairy, though, is the thing, you know? Maybe we try Iron Moth. Let's do, like, Healing Wish Nuzzle support set. I think that's good here. I know I said bulky offense, and this is definitely not that, but let's give this a try. Say we went, like, Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave, Energy Ball, Sub. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we could go Cinderace, but it's just like Court Change is not what we need. We need hazards to be... Because it's so easy to just come in on Ace and set hazards again is the problem. DD Knock. The question is what next? I low-key want to run like a Terra Poison set with like Taunt Roost. What if we went Grassy Seed? Okay, we've got half an hour left in the stream. I'm gonna try this. I want to be that guy. We're gonna try it. This seems like so bad, but maybe not. Let's go kind of bulky spread, but attack invested. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's give this a try. Draining Kiss. Ghosts, sure. I just realized we don't have entry hazards now. That's not good. Let's just give this team a try. We'll try to build an actual good team after this, but I just want to see what happens. I've reached that stage of building where I'm just like, what if this? But we do probably want hazards. Stalemu, I think, is going to get destroyed by this Roaring Moon. Actually, no, you're right. We need booster on this. What other like physical move could we run? This could be a good time for a Terra Blast Fairy Moon. That Pokemon's pretty messed up. Let's actually... No, but I want this to be able to beat Stall. Well, we could... Let's just give this a try. But now let's while we're searching, let's start trying to build an actual more serious team here. Because I think we do want rocks. Are there any rock setters that kind of fit well here? No, I'm never going to run a special moon. Okay, cool. Let's just give this a go. Let's lead with Rilla. Let's keep it simple. We'll go Hatterene, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not running Jawlock. Jawlock is bad. It's just not a good move. Correct. Hopefully we don't get stream sniped. Let's leave this. What do you mean? Why? Is your team for a tour or something? Okay, so scale shot. Let's nozzle here. I'm not sure what the problem is. Good call. Good Garg swap. Gotta respect that. Let's go Ogerpon here. Let's SD. Do I Terra Rock here? Do we just do it? I really want to. Let's just do it. I mean, I know it's not that good of a decision, but let's just do it. Like, come on. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping. Please don't. Yep. Oh, that was beautiful. That was exactly what I was hoping would happen. Dreams are real. Yeah, at this point, let's just Ivy Cudgel, take our damage. Funny that it almost still died. That's hilarious. I think we win now with Lucha. Probably we go, I'm going to say Moth here. Fiery Dance. Let's E-Ball. Actually, we can go Rilla here. No reason to sack Moth, really. We can go Hatterene now. Let's go Moth again. Cool. Fiery Dance. E-Ball will kill here. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot because we're Speed Booster. It actually won't, but it did a lot, that's fine. We can just go Rilla Glide now. Yeah, things are looking good. We can Glide again. Ice Spinner, we can now just eject with Hatterene and go back into Rilla and win the game. Get Healing Wish here. Sure, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. There's really no way out for my opponent at this point. That was fun. Ogerpon did a funny. GG. Ogerpon all over our opponent there. So, okay, now let's try to build a good team. We need rocks. We really do. He was not sniping. Or they, I don't know they were not sniping. Guys, we gotta stop with the stream sniping thing. Very few people are stream sniping. Just because somebody knows I'm streaming does not mean they are stream sniping. Please stop saying everybody is stream sniping. Okay, now, I'll get off that. Let's talk about the team. Maybe Glamora could be interesting here. Okay, so he was joking? Oh. Let's see here. What item do we... Maybe we go Power Herb, Meteor Beam. This looks kind of cool. This seems interesting. We also got a little rock spam going, which is sort of fun. As far as the moon goes, I think we go Terra Blast Fairy here. And let's go Ghost on this. Let's give this a try. This looks better. No, we're not doing CB Tusk. Let's lead Glamora. I'm okay to lead Glamora versus Glamora. Oh, this is, we're facing Storm. Sick. Let's get the dub. I actually really like Cornerstone. Well, actually, no, because Scizor kind of ruins our entire team, doesn't it? I didn't realize that. Scizor destroys this. We gotta change something up. Let's just set rocks to start. Wait, oh, I forgot we're not Sash. We were not Sash. Oh no. I totally forgot about that. Just thought I was Sash for some reason. So, okay, we're done. We're pretty much done. I think that's pretty much game. Glamora was very defensively important there. Let's maybe make it Sash, because it is nice to have that as a lead. Actually, yeah, I think Sash is nice. Yeah, oh, I don't know what I was thinking there. I genuinely have no idea what I was thinking. We still could win with Lucha, so let's not give up. But obviously that's not a great turn. Let's go into Rilla, and let's just go for Woodhammer. Because if Glamora comes in, that'll blow it up. And I think Glamora will come in here. Cool, and okay, so obviously that's not great, but at least we can knock here and kill it. So no rocks go up. Is double T spikes what we wanted to see? No. But, you know, it could be worse. Okay, we see CC come out. Can Ogerpon kill now with Glide? No. I don't think we'll need more terrain turns than we have, so I'll just Glide here. Yeah. No, this team's not good at all. That's for sure. Let's preserve here. We can go into Moon. Let's try to roost our way out of this. Yep, that's why you don't run Jugulus. Okay, fair enough. How much does Nock do versus Terra Blast? Nock does more. Let's just go for that. Jugulus being trash. Jugulus being garbage. It's terrible. Jugulus doesn't know what to do. It can't operate under these circumstances. Okay, let's Glide now. Okay, that's fine. We'll go Ogerpon here. We'll Glide. Scizor just kind of comes in, right? That's the thing. Like, yeah. Yeah, this game was over at preview if we're being so for real. I have to Terra here, but like then I have to Terra, Ivy Cudgel, and hope for like a critical hit or something, get the defense boost. But like we're cooked. Okay, we did get the roll we needed. Okay. I think there's a way, because this is looking like a full physical IVL. So I can go Lucha SD, and there's a chance I can win this if I get some reads right. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. Let's acro here. I'll SD. Oh yeah, Terra makes a lot of sense. I probably actually should have just acroed, seen that coming. You know what? We got ourselves into a surprisingly workable position at the end of the day. But yeah, this team's terrible. Okay, let's restructure. This is so tough. Building grassy terrain HO, a lot harder than I thought, guys. A lot harder than I thought. I mean, it's kind of been unlucky, but for the most part, I just think our team isn't that good. I mean, we've gone 3-5. That's not a coincidence. Like, we have gotten bad luck today, for sure, but that's not the biggest issue. This is really rough. We tried treads earlier, but that doesn't really fix the steel issue. It doesn't make us okay against Scizor. It really doesn't help that much. Maybe you just shouldn't use Cornerstone on HO. Maybe Wellspring is just the better glide user, because it just... Yeah, maybe that's just the answer, is that Wellspring is better here. Yeah, because I think just Wellspring is so much better defensively, and with Terra it's so much scarier. Despite the fact that Ogerpon does have the better bird matchup, I'm just not sure if it's worth it. Yeah. Cornerstone is good on bulky offense. I don't think it's good here. I think we've got to ditch Moon, for sure. And we probably have to ditch Glamora. Maybe we go a Hazard free. I think Hazard free is probably... I don't think we can afford to have a rocker here. I think we can try to fit 2 offensive Pokemon. Yeah, the idea of today was building around Grassy Glide Ogerpon, not Ogerpon in general. I specifically wanted to try Glide Ogerpon. I mean, I'm not forcing myself to build HO here. Vivek in chat says, if we're forcing ourselves to build HO, then I don't think we can make a good team, or I don't know if we can make a good team. But I do think Ogerpon with Glide fits best on HO. Yeah, Air Balloon Heatran is a recommendation I'm getting, but I just don't think that's a good Pokemon. Yeah, we could go Bolt again. I think Iron Moth, I think Terra Grass Moth, and Bolt is probably our best 2 here. I wonder if we go Booster Special Attack Moth here. Let's go Agility Special Attack Moth. Like Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave, Energy Ball, Modest. Because this puts a lot of pressure on Tinglu, which I like, and this does not put any pressure on Tinglu. Let's try that. So someone in chat also saying they disagree with my take about bulky pivots being good for the meta because they were brain dead in Gen 8. I think Gen 8 is a fantastic, extremely balanced, extremely competitive metagame. So the argument of it's going to be like Gen 8 does not really work for me. That being said, the idea that bulky pivots would take over is not true. We have so many threatening Pokemon that we did not have in Gen 8. We have so many. I mean, we've got Curem, we've got Roaring Moon, we've got King Gambit. Like, I don't think Fat Balance is just going to brainlessly take over. I don't think it's going to be as prominent as it was. Like, look at all the Pokemon we have. Like, you think if we ban Ogerpon, it's just going to be Balanced Paradise. We have Darkrai, D-Knight with Terra, Goldengo, Iron Moth, Valiant, Gambit, Curem, Raging Bolt, Roaring Moon, Hisuian Samurott. Like, you really think Balance is going to take over? I don't think Balance is going to take over. Okay, we get our test against Stall. I think we forgot about Stall. Oh, no, we kind of, well, actually, yeah, we sort of did. Our way to break this is going to be, Ogerpon, for sure. I also think we kind of maybe need some additional removal. I feel like relying on Hatterene is a little shady here. Let's Woodhammer turn 1, and then we can swap Hatterene turn 2. Yeah, let's try this. I think there's a way out. I think there's a way out here. Raging Bolt is not going to do anything. The only Pokemon that can do anything is Ogerpon, Hawlucha, and I guess Hatterene, kind of. Let's click Psychic Noise here. How do you position Ogre to pick up a kill? We get it in on Blissey. Let's get in Rilla here. Let's U-turn. Go Hatterene. Psy Noise again. Oh, I'm facing the guy in chat with a bunch of letters. That's nice. Let's stay in this time and nuzzle. We also could... Let's nuzzle here. No, actually, let's just Psychic Noise. Guys, they're playing too fast for it to be stream sniping. Oh, it's not. It's not F. Okay. They're just memeing around. Let's go Rilla here. And we can knock this time. Doesn't hurt. Maybe get rid of Corv's helmet. That would be nice. Cool. So, okay, I think I have a plan. We're going to go Bolt here to bring in the Claude. Then we go Hatterene. Then we're going to switch in Cornerstone as the Blissey enters. I think this is winnable because Cornerstone. Let's go Cornerstone now on the Blissey, hopefully. Okay, it's Allo. That's not what we wanted to see. Let's go Bolt. Actually, no, this Allo should be afraid of me. Let's Terra Rock Cudgel on. Okay, we got the Gliscor. Oh my god, how did that Gliscor take nothing? What? Oh my god, I thought that took way more from that. Okay, never mind. My bad. Very fizz def score. Let's Cynoise here. I'm shocked that did so little. That did nothing. That did actually zero. Dang. Let's Cynoise here. Cynoise is actually kind of getting the job done, which is hilarious though. Let's get an Ogerpon here. I think I just Ivy Cudgel this time. How much is Allo taking? Maybe half. Oh my god, guys. Let's Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, Wellspring would be kind of cleaning up here. Yeah, I think the fundamental reason this is not going so well is because Ogerpon is just not as good of an option as Wellspring. I do think Glide, Wellspring, Grassy Terrain, HO could be super cool though. Okay, good. We got off a nice Ivy Cudgel. Let's go Raging Bolt here. Terra Fighting, that's not what we want to see. It's crazy that it like knew we didn't have Power Whip too. But hold up, Hawlucha. Guys, check out Hawlucha. The dream is back. Also no Terra, so we might be able to. Let's go Cornerstone here though. Let's Stomping Tantrum this thing immediately. I'm so happy with that trade. I will totally take damage in exchange for that. We can Ivy Cudgel here. I will happily take damage on Clodsire, because now it's looking like Iron Moth can actually do this. Iron Moth is looking actually like it's in a spot to really do something here. I'm actually going to make a kind of a read and stay in here in Ivy Cudgel, hoping we catch the Blissey. I think the Blissey will come in here, predicting the Hatterene switch. Okay, no, but it got the rest, so that's good. We can go Hat here. We can Nuzzle. And then I'll Cynoise. We're going to Cynoise again. Yep, and that gets blocked. Now let's Cynoise once. Actually, let's Nuzzle this time, because the Corv might come in. I'm officially out of water, guys. No, I think we win this. I genuinely think if we chip Blissey just a tiny bit more, Iron Moth can do this. This is exactly what we need. Let's click Psychic Noise again. If we just get a little bit more chip, Booster Modest Iron Moth will clean this team up. It will clean this team up. We can also Healing Wish. Can this thing kill with Brave Bird? Yes. I don't want to let Blissey heal. Let's go. I think Rillaboom here is a good call. Let's see what this thing wants to do. U-turn, we survive. Cool. Can also get some grassy terrain healing for Ogerpon. Hatterene can also Healing Wish up Cornerstone, which could actually do stuff at this point. Let's go Hatterene. And now we can go Lucha. I'm thinking this is the move here. I think we have a lot of threatening Pokemon. Let's get one in the game. I'm gonna Encore now. Someone says, why do I like using Hatterene so much? I really don't. I don't think Hatterene's a great pawn, but it does help a lot with hazards, and a lot of the Pokemon I build around are bad because they suck against hazards. So that's why you see me use Hatterene more often than normal, but I don't think it's like an amazing Pokemon. If the Gliscor stays in here, we're in really good shape. If it doesn't stay in here, we're still in okay shape. Okay, unfortunately it did switch. Good call. We definitely do SD here. If we get Scald Burn, that sucks. Not much to say about that. This is super fizz stuff. Let's change this things. Yeah, we just Acro here. Okay, we got the Toxic Mist. That's amazing. Let's SD. Actually, no, we Acro again, I think. Because it has a chance to kill. Yeah, that was actually a crazy low roll. That was a min roll the first time. We love Toxic Misses. I mean, like, I'll totally take that. I don't think we needed that hacks to win. Dondozo was looking chipped to the point that it was actually dying to 3 Ivy Cudgels. Okay, this thing's going to try to Scald Burn, which is fair. Let's just Acro. Actually, do we just CC? Because our health doesn't really matter, does it? Like, let's just do... No, but we want to maintain PP, I guess, for core. It kind of doesn't matter. I'd like to... It's a small difference. Let's go Acro. Cool. Let's SD here, because surely the Olo will want to pivot out, so it can try Scald Burning again. Yeah, this Hawlucha's gotten very lucky, but as I said, we had Ogerpon, which could have gotten Healing Wished up by Hatterene, and with Blissey this chipped, modest Booster Moth clicking Fiery Dance with Clodsire this low probably was going to get past the team anyway. So I don't think we were really ever in trouble. We can just CC this now. Yeah. Good game. That's definitely it. We got a 6-0 on stall. You love to see it. Actually, we could get avalanched here. Yeah, that's not going to do. That's not going to be quite enough. Nice stall 6-0 to finish the stream. I think the experiment was unfortunately a failure. I do not think Ogerpon is worth a team slot on grassy terrain hyper offense. I think there are better options. That's my conclusion. I think there are better options. And I realize we ran out of music too. But I guess as the stream's winding down, perhaps that's okay. Okay, yeah, well, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Thank you very much for attending. I have started weekly Nat Deck streams. So on Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time, if you want to tune in, there's going to be some fun Nat Deck streams going on. And I will still continue doing these Saturday streams at the regular time. Next weekend will probably be Earthworm. So if you want to see me build that, that would be fun. Thank you guys very much for attending. As always, it's been a pleasure. Even though Ogerpon did not work as I hoped, it's been a really fun time. But yeah, the conclusion of this is I don't think Ogerpon is worth it. I think Cornerstone is a great Pokemon, really great Pokemon, really good breaker with SD sets, 4 attacks, all that. It's viable on webs. It's viable on bulky offense teams. But sadly, I just don't think it has the setup potential and the typing to be worth a slot on Grassy terrain hyper offense. It seemed just not quite worth it. But it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys very much for attending and have a great day. See you.